Dorking Wanderers' nascent recovery is failing. The destruction of Chesterfield displayed the full potential of Dorking Wanderers on a good day, but good days are being outnumbered by the bad. The Altrincham game was disappointing, and the Maidenhead result, shocking. The Wanderers' defence is ripped through as if it were tinfoil, over and over again, compounded by mistakes that gave them far too much work to do in attack. The trip to Southend was not much better. A decent start was undercut by a free kick into the top corner midway through the first half. And despite having a series of chances late on, Dorking were comfortably beaten by another side chasing a spot in the playoffs. For that is now an issue for the Wanderers. Their remaining games are against sides with promotion to play for, not least Solihull Moors, who come to Meadowbank placed fourth in the table and with a record of 3-3-0 wins in their 3 meetings with Marc White's side. With 8 games to play, Dorking do have some hope. Around half the clubs in the division are not yet safe from the drop, and 3 wins could be enough to give the Wanderers another season at step 1. It's just becoming increasingly difficult to see where those wins might come from. On the bright side, Marc and his players know how to figure the opposition out. If only they could make the most of that more often.
So constructively, defensive aggression was great, possession was really good, but as I said at the end of the game, and I know it was pretty obvious to anyone watching, I thought our first contacts and our second contacts in the box weren't great. We cannot at all, at any point now, have a game where we turn up like Maidenhead and Altrincham and we drop off and we let people run at us and we give dribblers the opportunity to dribble and we give people that can shoot the opportunity to shoot. Anyone who plays at the back, these 8 games, you need to press, you need to fucking back yourself because we must defend like we did Tuesday every game. So we'll take that into Saturday, right? So we're focused on what we do, but equally we need 3 points Saturday. That's where we're at, okay? We'll get 3 points at home if we keep a clean sheet. That's just how that looks. Full press game, we're going around the edges, doing everything early. We're going to send them long, win the battles, right? Cheers.
Give us an overview of the last week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever it's been.
Well, we've played 3, lost 3. So, shit in terms of outcomes, basically.
So we had Maidenhead, another tough one to take. That wasn't the best. I think we went there, understanding that it's a game that we can win, and we definitely should, but didn't go our way.
Yeah, they were just better than us on the day, so now we have to move on quickly and then be positive and look forward to the next 8 games.
I really do believe we will stay up. I really do. And you know what? So do all the boys. So actually, obviously it's in the back of your mind, but that's not at the forefront. It's not one of those where you go, oh God, what am I going to do next year? What's going to happen next year? It's one of those where actually still got 8 games left.
And we've got to have the mindset of we're not going to get relegated. That's the mindset we've got to have. Otherwise, if you don't have that mindset, then it's not going to go well, is it?
All I've thought about is how it would any sort of derailment would only bring us back bigger, bolder, better. That's all I've thought about, genuinely. All I've thought about is what is the record point score that the team's ever won the league below. Wouldn't it be great to have 13 promotions, not 12? Wouldn't it be great to get to the 3rd round of the FA Cup, beat Man United? Wouldn't it be great off the field to build a full-time structure and rejuvenate the club and get the leases and get the ground sorted and all these things? Wouldn't it be great to achieve all of that? And we're only going one direction if we do have a blip, but we're a long way from the blip.
There are 8 games left, and Dorking need at least 12 points to stay up. And of those 8 games, only 1 is against a side in the bottom half, so the run-in is looking perilous. And yet, a performance and maybe even a win against Solihull Moors would do much for the confidence after a trio of soul-destroying results. As ever, the mood is still positive, and Marc is not showing signs of losing his enthusiasm for the task, as he shares football banning stories with Moors gaffer Andy Wing.
Yeah, well, I'm on 5. Just had a 2-game suspension.
Did you? I had an 8-game stadium ban.
I know.
That is fucking harsh, mate. I wouldn't tell them that, but it did teach me a lesson, to be fair. I wouldn't fucking tell them that. But I'd fucking...
To be fair, we ain't lost since I've went upstairs, so I might just fucking leave it to them.
You get a better view, didn't you?
Yeah, much better.
To be fair, I was up there for a few touchline. That was all right. I got to see what's going on.
Calmer, innit? Don't you feel calmer when you're on there and you listen to the fourth official blank you? Or...
Fourth official, and sometimes, no disrespect, your staff or your subs.
Yeah.
And there's just too much going on.
Yeah, it's so much calmer.
I must admit, I totally get that, yeah. But that'd be you, mate. So what do you need to get in the playoffs to guarantee?
Well, we reckon, what, 9 more points? 9, 10.
That's the one there. You got 2 shots at Wembley. That's what I'd be thinking.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the one, innit, really? Do you know what I mean?
I've played a career, never got any. Well, I got to a semi-final of that, like, you know, the Johnston's Pate thing.
Yeah.
Just don't get the opportunities to get.
That's what I'm
there,
saying, Shah. I went to that playoff final last year, Notts and Chesterfield. Fucking amazing. I thought, I love this. Right, boys, go easy on us, for fuck's sake. I think the other teams do way more of the Lewis stuff. I mean, if I was, well, you know, we all speak, of 100% of teams in this league, 80% of them spend way longer faffing about doing what looks next to nothing than they do warming up, than us. We tend to do more, from what I can see, than others. So let's just take a bit off, for what it's worth, you know what I mean? But I like the fact we do what we do, because obviously it does mean we have good starts and stuff, you know? This is the coldest I think I've ever been.
It's fucking 400 degrees this morning.
I fucking literally freezing. The only teams that get near these are teams that are ready to play it like a cup game, right? There's a reason they're still in the trophy last 4. There's a reason that the gaffer's just like, yeah, having a good year. He said in his interview, and I respect it a lot. He goes, no one even talks about us. And you got to tip your hat to it. He's like, yeah, no one talks about us. He goes, we're on a great run. 2nd in the form table. Don't really beat anyone by more than 1 goal. Don't lose by more than the goal. A few draws. 4th in the league, yeah. And it's because this gaffer gets this team to work stupid levels hard and cleverly as well, intelligently. Not surprising, their last defeat at home, and their only defeat at home probably most of the season, was against Kidderminster about 2 weeks after we played Kiddie. And Kidderminster are the exact type of team that I could see beating them. Someone that's just prepared to outrun, outwork, okay? So that's where we are today. The skills will come on show maybe at some point, right? I'm sure. We'll get shots off, we'll do our bit, but we'll have to outwork them, we'll have to be really intelligent, game intelligent, okay? All right? We are at a regional to national stepping stone, and we're at a stepping stone with TV rights, we're at a stepping stone of national exposure. So it's just not a fucking relegation you want to have, and I'm not enjoying it because we've played half the season really struggling for players, and now we're sort of like struggling for consistency. But no, I'm not enjoying it one fucking bit.
We don't know what the Solihull pre-match team talk consisted of, but we're pretty sure the message would have been to get on top of Dorking early. For this is a team with fragile confidence, and an early goal would surely throw them into a tailspin.
No foul, Tom, no foul!
Tav Campbell is mocked by the home fans for an early miss that, rather than show any shortcomings on his part, reveals a soft centre in the heart of the Dorking defence. Josh Taylor missed the games against Maidenhead and Southend after getting booked for his dive at Altrincham, and it doesn't take long for him to get going again, this time connecting with Jack Stevens as the midfielder marauds forwards.
Didn't even touch him.
Pretty sure he did, Dino.
Literally didn't even touch him.
Literally kicked him in the leg.
I don't think he touched him.
I don't want to keep going over this, Dino.
On your own!
The game is 7 minutes old when our second cameraman finally gets going, and it looks terrible, so let's ignore that for a bit. Josh gets himself in the book, and Jack Stevens gets the blame.
You don't have to cheat, mate. You're a good side. You don't have to be a wanker, start cheating. You're better than that, and you're fucking embarrassing, mate. Just go and win the game by scoring, not by being a fucking fanny. Stay on your fucking feet.
We have a bit of sympathy for Jack on that one, but there is a theme emerging with the Solihull players here.
Fuck me! Is he all right? Is he okay? Alf, get on the ref about this falling over.
The falling over seems like a minor issue compared to the Moors' dominance of the ball early on. Although when Dorking do get up the pitch, oh Jack, we were on your side.
Fourth. This keeps diving, mate. This keeps diving. I wish he played for us, mate. He knows what he's fucking doing. You lot stupid. Same old shit. He's dived 3 fucking times. Kirsty! He keeps fucking diving!
The officials' comms aren't working properly, so the fourth can talk to the ref, but she can't talk back to the fourth.
So I can speak, I can't hear, so it's sort of...
Fucking perfect. You can tell her she can't say fuck all back.
Yeah, I know.
It takes 20 minutes for Dorking to create their first chance, and keeper Nick Hayes responds accordingly. Jason Pryor's header... Oh, it hit the post. Oh, I didn't know. No, it hit the post.
Did the goalie save that?
Sound like post to me.
Jack Stevens has gone down more than Dan Owen's mum, but this time the jeers are uncalled for.
No, he's hurt now.
Nice guy Niall does that arm-waving thing that means it's really serious, and Jack's controversial cameo is over. By the way, Dorking appealed for a foul on Jason earlier, a push or something. We can't bother to go and find it, but it happened, trust me.
Jay, is that a push or not? Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. See how honest we are? We're an honest team. Well, we're an honest team, you see. You should bear that in mind. We're a very honest team. To be fair, I feel bad for him now. He's actually injured. That's the lad who keeps diving. I think he's actually injured now.
Bobby Joe has started coaching the Dorking B team, and he might be getting a bit carried away.
Listen to me. Let me manage the team. Let me manage the team. I think he's had a great start. Right? When you get an opportunity, you should run him in. But he's had a great start. It's dangerous. Don't.
Down like the right hand side of my ankle.
Are you able to, is it just your ankle?
Yeah.
Are you able
I'll be able to hobble off.
Yeah, okay.
If the big lad comes in, you're going to win his battles, okay, yeah? Makes sense, yeah? Okay, just remember it, okay, yeah? And obviously on the throws, you'll have to now separate and try and split him up.
The gaffer knows Marc Beck is the likely replacement, and he's around 16 feet tall, so he could prove to be an issue for the defence. And Jack Stevens insists on hobbling off, but there's not much room around the pitch at Dorking, so it takes ages and ages for him to get off the pitch. Like, there's going to be so much injury time. Back on the pitch, Marc is concerned about Beck, and that means bringing on Hayden Hollis for either Josh, Alfie or Niall.
Fucking hell. It's Josh on a booking, or it's straight for Niall, or it's Alfie. And then play Charlie like up there with Jason.
Strangely, when Richard Stearman pokes the ball off the pitch with his hand, it makes Marc's decision a lot easier.
Fourth, you must have seen that.
Fourth, you're right there.
Fourth, you must have seen that.
Fourth, that is fucking 1 foot in front of you.
Like Torval and Dean on a surprisingly warm day, Josh Taylor is skating on thin ice. I honestly don't know any modern day ice skaters. Alfie and Josh's yellow cards are a concern, and there's the tall guy we were talking about earlier, Beck.
Well, they're saying, she's saying one more on Alfie. Josh, and you're off.
She just said one more.
Well, he's just done it. He's just
1
done
second,
another
mate.
foul.
Has she said one more already?
Did she say one more?
She didn't say one more.
Yeah.
Alf! Charlie, come here. We're going to be like a 4-4-2. You're going to go up with Jason, okay? Like a 4-4-2, 4-5-1, okay, yeah? I know, mate. Listen, to be fair, we had to take you or Niall off, or Josh, one of you, okay? So that's what done it.
Before the game, Hayden told us he'd had a run-in with Beck before, and it takes him less than a minute to literally run into the big man this time.
Alright, just where you are, okay? Okay, do you know where you are?
Yeah,
Tell
I'm
me.
alright, it's bleeding.
Tell me where you are though.
Yeah, Dorking.
What's the score?
No.
What half were you in?
1 first.
Okay. Just stay there for me. He's got a bit of a gash.
Hayden's cut his forehead, and in the meantime, it looks like Beck's broken his nose.
It's a bit of a gash. We just got a bit of a gash.
Is it a bad gash?
Yeah.
Wish they'd use a different word.
Just a bit of glue or something?
Huh?
Got no glue?
Not on me, no.
It's disappointing he gets a booking if you can't see. What did you see? No, 100% it should be booked. I get that, but people get the if you can't see something fucking 1 yard away, mate. You're even worse, you're even fucking nearer. Don't say anything to me. He got booked because of you. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's how football works. You lot of shit, players get the That's how it works. That is how it fucking works. Yes, it fucking is. Yes, it fucking is. Josh.
Genuinely not entirely sure what Marc was thinking when he called Josh over here, but Josh's reaction says it all.
When was the last time you played a centre half? Ever? Never. Okay, don't worry. We're gonna have to go back to a back three.
This has been a stop-start game, and even when Seb does open up the defence with a deep cross, Jason's header would not have counted.
What a ball that is!
Moments before half-time, Wanderers do switch on, and they create their best opportunity of the match.
Come on, Blair. Good lad.
Oh, mate, has he saved that?
Seb strikes his volley hard and true, only for it to fly a little too close to Nick Hayes, who parries comfortably.
What fucking... That fucking platoon! Fucking hell, mate. He should have got booked Rutherford, right? But he punched it off the pitch, man. Wait till you see it back. You can't see it. I agree with that. And he's got to get booked, I get that. He's literally punched it off the pitch, mate. And the full stood right looking at it. Good half, though. Good half. Oh, well done, lads. Well done. You fucking handled that pressure really well there. Really fucking well. That was excellent, lads. Their keeper is having a great game. He's having a great... Stay with me. Because I need you to focus. Because if you can show that same tenacity, really good last 21. You show that same tenacity going to our fans, mate, right? We can fucking win this game. I know it sounds old school, but we look like we want it more. If we do the same again, we can win the game, okay, comfortably. Same again. And you keep throwing them balls in the box. Your ball in the box is excellent, okay, when fucking Jason gets his head on it, right, okay, yeah? When we're playing, come and get it. Fullback's high. Josh running on, make sense? Come on.
When I was young and I first got a car, my dad took care of all of the car stuff, so he'd take it to the garages that he knew. He was friends with mechanics, and I didn't have to worry about trusting anybody. But since I don't have my dad anymore, I had to figure out where to take my car, and I didn't know for ages. I didn't know who to trust. Then I started working at Dorking, and I met the guys at Station View Garage. Station View Garage is by far the best garage that I have found over the last few years, by some distance, and mainly because they're trustworthy. They won't come out and say, oh, we discovered that your flux capacitor's broken and we've put a new one in for $5,000. They'll never do anything like that. They're really good guys. They do services, MOTs, great value on tyres, I've noticed. I don't know what I'm doing to my tyres, but they're really good at sorting my tyres out, and obviously repairs. So if you're looking for a garage in the Surrey area, we want to say wholeheartedly, trust Station View Garage in Dorking. And also, if you're not from the Dorking area, come down to Dorking and use Station View Garage and go to a game. What a day that would be. Dorking had the slower start in the first half, and that's not the case this time, as Tom Blair goes for goal early on.
Turn out, turn out, turn out!
Marc doesn't want his team to play backwards or even sideways across the back.
That is just what you don't want to do. That is just what you don't want to do. See this? See this? Fuck me.
Forward, boys.
Fucking hell, man.
When the game does flow, it's fairly open, and Solihull are next to find their way into their opponent's box. The visitors are going long and they're picking up the seconds, and that might well be an effective tactic.
off.
Fuck me.
What the fuck are you doing on the pitch, mate? Get off.
Come on, come on!
Two headers and a flick from Josh Slabberdy allows Tav Campbell to go through to face Harrison Mayle, and safe hand Solo is given no chance as Campbell slots the ball in the corner. I find it really weird that our camera started to move just before the ball got there, like it was scared.
Boys, oi, all they're doing is turning at us because we're too fucking deep. We're too deep when we play backwards. We gotta play forward.
Wanderers have only gained half a dozen points from losing positions all season, so few would back them to come back against a side that's beaten them every time they've played each other.
Diag! 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 Fucking Jim, move to the ball! Off you go, Tom. Time. Start again. Bobby, that is hurting us. Those balls are fucking hurting us. That way.
Perhaps Solihull have dropped deeper to defend the lead, and perhaps they don't particularly want the ball. Still, Wanderers have stepped up their game. They've pushed forwards and they're looking to dominate the visitors.
Forward, Bob. Go on, step it. Go on, forward, Tom. Play backwards!
Marc doesn't stop to ponder the goal for long, but we will. Tom Blair puts in a delicious cross that invites Jason Pryor to a party. Jason immediately RSVPs and writes a little note saying, "Of course I'm coming. I'll bring a keg, some party poppers, and one of those firework boxes that sets off like 50 fireworks."
When we pass backwards, they press, listen to me, we go long, they put it back on us.
We're just going to hit diags. You want to hit the diags?
Diags or tens, anywhere. Yeah, come on for that, Jason. Come on for that goal. We needed that goal.
Immediately after that header, Blairo gives Jason a carbon copy opportunity. Once again, Jason gets in the right position, but this time his targeting is slightly off. Still, the chances keep on coming.
What a chance.
Charlie Carter's shot is blocked by Nick Haines, and Tom Blair fires the rebound over as Solihull cling on. Marc asked his players to leave everything out there, and to their credit, that's what they're doing.
Stand up. Good block.
They're throwing everything at it at both ends of the pitch.
Bobby!
Take him on! Far post, Tom!
Oh, Chaz! He didn't know, did he?
Yet another Tom Blair cross opens the moors up, but Charlie Carter can't get on the end of it.
Bobby, tuck in, son!
As the game slips into injury time, Wanderers know they've got one good chance left in them.
That's a call, Jace. Oh, Charlie Carter, mate.
Tom Blair wins a last-minute free kick as Charlie Carter is left to ponder how he hasn't won the game for the home side.
Someone needs to get in front of the goalie.
Keep the ball down, man! What fucking WWE, wasn't it? See you now, boys. Cheers, boys. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Cheers, lads. How'd the other results go? Any idea? Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Good at they all lost though. We've got to see this for what it is. I can't afford tone. I know you get disappointed if we don't win 151. I get that and I don't blame you. Listen, the keeper in the first half and then second half, we've had some fucking unbelievable chances there. Why were you one in front of goal?
I thought I was further past the post.
Yeah.
Trying to flip it.
Listen, I think we've gone down a place, right? But we've gone down a place, but all the points have got closer, if that makes sense, because everyone's lost in that bit. York have won, it's like 3 points, like 7 teams, right? Today, we've really beaten up, I think, comfortably, a top 5 team. And for the second game running down here, you know, we've been comfortably, for me, the better side. So it is basically 2 points dropped, but it is a point game because every single point really matters. And there ain't anyone that we need to ever really worry about. That's the bottom line, yeah? But we've just got to get our application absolutely spot on. I feel like there might be a hint of like disappointment, but there shouldn't be. Let me, I promise you, let me be the disappointed one. Right? 7 games to go, long way, 21 points. Let me be disappointed, okay, yeah? I believe we can beat absolutely everybody and anybody, okay? All right, boys? So very, very good today. You smashed Chesterfield, you smashed this lot. You are a fucking good side, lad. You are a really, really good side, right? Okay? So we look to build on that without getting complacent. All right, boys? You've done very well today, very, very well. Good stuff. Was that your ligaments? Yeah. Because I see the minute I see you go, because we've had about honestly 6 or 7 here, and it's a shit pitch, as you know. The minute I see you, I see the way you went, and I thought, yeah, that's one of those.
There weren't any contact or anything.
No, that's how they go. Yeah. We've had 5 ACLs in 5 years, all the same, just running down the line, and they just make one tiny movement, and then it's bang. We've had like 5 ACLs and fucking about 2 or 3 what they call the MCLs.
Yeah. Serves me right for diving him out, doesn't it?
I felt fucking bad as well when you went down. I thought, oh no.
This is part 1 of a 2-part episode, to look out for part 2. You can watch the entire thing and an extended version on YouTube memberships. It's up to 78 minutes long there, and it's pretty epic. You can do that to support us, actually, if you're on YouTube memberships, or just hit the like button, subscribe button, or leave a comment. That's all the stuff that helps us continue to make the show.